I'm Elizabeth from Nest Nappies. Today I'm going to show you how to get a great fit from an infant prefold on a newborn. We recommend that our customers purchase an infant size prefold because we simply find that it gives you much more longevity as your baby gets older, but it can be tricky to get a fit on a little tiny baby. You start with the fit by folding your prefold into 3 pieces. You can simply follow the stitching line on the panels and make it into one big rectangle. Once you've got a rectangular panel, you simply lay your nappy out and fan the back pieces out. Now on a bigger baby, you'll find that this is fine just to pop on like this, but on a small baby, the distance between the back and the front of the nappy will be too great. There are 2 ways to get it to fit smaller. One way you can just fold up the front panel and put it on. We find you get a whole lot of extra bulk up through here in the front where you don't necessarily need it. So the way we find works best is to fold it down at the back. You then simply pop it on underneath your baby, putting it up nice and high underneath their back, and then bring the front panel up over their tummy. Now with these wings here at the side, when you've shortened the prefold in this way, you'll find that there are 2 pieces of fabric doubled over each other. If you grab both of them and pull them really tight up over your baby's tummy, don't be afraid to get a lovely, nice, tight fit. And on the other side, you do the same thing. Now with a stretchy prefold, you can actually afford to do it really, really tight. If you grab your snappy, I find the easiest way to do a snappy up is to pull it right round onto your baby's hip and around to the other side. With a stretchy prefold, the fabric isn't quite as grippy as a terry, so you may find that you need to hold the snappy on there with your finger or your thumb while you pull it over to the other side. So again, pull it really, really snug over to the other side. And you may like to then just tighten it again. It's really important with a stretchy prefold that you get that snappy nice and tight. Firstly, that's what's going to hold everything in place. But secondly, the tighter the grip of those little teeth, the less likely it is that they're going to pull on the fabric and create runs or holes in your nappies. And then you pull the front down in the same way. While I'm standing up, it's probably a good idea to show you how you can get this little gusset part of the nappy to fit nice and snug against your baby's leg. So you can see that there are 2 pieces of fabric. There's one here, the thicker piece, the thicker panel at the back, and then underneath it is sort of a second thinner piece. And with a stretchy prefold, it's great that you can get that to be nice and tight. So if you can just check that before you pop your baby's cover on. You can see on this side, I've deliberately made it a little bit looser so that you can have a look at what happens when it's loose. So all of this fabric is quite bunched up. If you grab this underneath piece, just work your fingers in there and pull it nice and tight. You can see that there's a whole lot of slack there, and this nappy is quite loose around the legs. You'll find that it leaks a little bit more than what I would like it to. So you grab this bit of extra fabric and you simply work it round to the front and tuck it back up into your snappy, or bring this piece around a little bit tighter. You don't have to undo the whole thing, you just find you're tightening that leg a little bit. And as you get more and more practice, you'll find you'll get a better and better fit and a snugger and neater and trimmer fit on a prefold. And a good fitting cover is going to help things like this, where there's quite a lot of bulk around the side of the legs. When you pop a good fitting cover onto this nappy, it's going to tuck that in nice and trim, and it's not going to be as nearly as bulky as what you think it is now. And the same at the front. A nice good fitting cover is going to help this be a really trim nappy. If you've got any questions about how we can get a prefold to fit on your baby, feel free to call into our shop anytime. We're located on the corner of Latrobe Terrace and Cochrane Street in Paddington, Brisbane. Or you can shoot us an email and we'll happily send you a video link to answer your question. We hope today's video has been helpful. Look forward to seeing you soon.